everyone. Hello, Carlinha. Hello, everyone. I'm finally here. So, this is Melhore Seu Inglês. My name is Érika. I'm an English teacher, and I'm about to be a Spanish teacher too. I love Spanish. And today we're going to have some fun with some words in English. What I mean by words is phrases, expressions, collocations, one phrasal verb. Yesterday we talked about phrasal verbs. Today we'll talk about different phrases and expressions and try to use them. Because one thing is to learn them, to pay attention at a teacher explaining what it means. The other thing is to use it yourself. And this is the best part. So that's what we'll try to do today. Welcome everyone to this live. I hope you can participate. Hello, Hilda. Hello, everyone. Hello, Thiago. What's up? How are things? Hello, Carlinha, Junior. Hello, Sirius. Nice. At the end, if you want to chat, if you're up for a little chat, we can do that, okay? So let's begin with, hello, Julia. Let's begin with the first one. The first one is a phrasal verb. Okay, and it's the phrasal verb to come out, to come out. It has many meanings, many different meanings, but I'm going to simplify here and talk about just one of them, okay? Hello, Gustavo. Hello, Igor. So, to come out, what do you think it means to come out? I'm going to ask you first. What does come out mean? Or if you don't know how to explain it, can you give me an example? Can you write an example here? And then we can talk about it from the example you write here. Any ideas? Come out. This tends to be more of a literal phrasal verb. It doesn't take much to imagine what it means. No idea at all? So, to come out means to result in something, to bring in a result, to have a consequence, or to end in a particular way, for example. Okay, so we tend to say come out, like come out right. It means it ended in the right way, the result was good, the result was right. Okay, so in the end, it came out all right. People tend to use it in this way too. Let's see some examples here. So, it's impossible at this stage to judge how the vote will come out. So, it's impossible at this stage, at this point, to judge how the vote will come out. Meaning what the result will be, okay? It's hard to say that. It's hard to say how the vote will come out, who will win or something. I'm sure it will all come out all right in the end. Okay, so in the end, this is actually another expression. I'm going to talk about it in the future, a difference between in the end and at the end. If you guys know, please write it here, okay? Hello, Mibson Cordeiro. Hi, how are you? So to come out meaning resulting in. What kind of result will something have? So the vote will, how the vote will come out, or we can say that something will come out all right in the end. Everything came out all right. Okay, so tudo deu certo. This is very practical, right? So in Portuguese, it's tudo deu certo no fim. So it all came out all right in the end. This is very, very useful. Another one, when the dust settles, quando a poeira se põe, né, assenta, quando a poeira assenta, when the dust settles, you will come out way stronger than you were before. You will come out way stronger than you were before. Então, quando a poeira sentar, você vai ficar, né, muito mais forte do que antes. Você vai ficar, né? I think that's how we would say it in Portuguese. So, come out, meaning changing to something also. It has this idea of change, okay, in its meaning. And another one, a last one of the key learnings to come out that resulted was that this is not new. This is not new. This has been predicted for years. This has been predicted for years. So, das principais conclusões, ensinamentos que resultaram disso foi que isso não é novo. This is not new. This has been predicted for years. Isso tem sido previsto por muito tempo já. Okay, so different ways to use the phrasal verb come out. That's very, very useful. The most useful phrase I would say is everything will come out all right in the end. This is very useful, very cool. Excellent. No questions here, no example sentences, nothing. So let me move on to the next one. So no phrasal verbs now. Now we have a phrase, just a phrase, not a phrasal verb. And the phrase is to have a ball. Hello, Blangaraiti shop. So, to have a ball. Do you know this phrase? So, I'm going to write it here. Have a ball. What does it mean to have a ball? Do you know? There. Do you have any idea what it means? Do you think it has a positive idea in itself or a negative idea? I don't know how to say your name, I'm sorry. But I'm very glad you're here. Hello, Vitor. So, to have a ball means I am. Pronunciation first. Yeah. What's your name? Pronunciation first. Thank you for being here, for joining the live. So, to have a ball. What does it mean to have a ball? Pronunciation first. Do you know what it means? Hello, English Shahab. English Shahab. To have a ball. If I tell you guys to have a ball, I'm telling you to have fun. That's as easy as that. Hello, Rafa. So, have a ball. We usually say this at the end of a conversation with someone. Someone is telling us about their plans to go on vacation, to go to a party, to do something fun. So you just say, have a ball, have fun, okay? Have a lot of, you don't know? So have a ball. Have a ball means have fun. Okay, so if you're saying, Polly, oh, nice to meet you too. Very, very good. Of course. What do you mean join? Do you want to speak here? English Shahab, yeah? I'll finish. There are 5 pieces of information for today. At the end, we can talk, we can chat for sure, okay? So hang on in there and we will be over soon. The first one was to come out. Come out to result in some. So it all came out all right in the end. Very, very useful expression. The second one is very useful too, because we are today's Saturday, tomorrow is Sunday. I guess you guys have a lot of good plans for the weekend, so have a ball. I can tell you guys to have a ball, to have fun. Okay, now the next one is not exactly a phrase. It's just a question that someone asked me. Talk about idioms. Yes, I'm talking about some of them. Isaias, I'd like you to have a chance to, sorry? You have the chance turn the game. Turn into a game. Okay, so let's turn this into a game. I want you guys to think of an elevator. Okay? You are in a building, in the lobby of a building, and you want to go to another floor, to the top floor. Let's say there is a restaurant at the top of the building. You want to go to the restaurant at the top of the building. You need to take the elevator because the building has, 20 floors, okay? You can't climb the stairs. So, you're going to take the elevator. And you actually can say that when you're going up inside the elevator. You can say, I'm taking the elevator. But there is another verb you can use. What is the word we use? In Portuguese, we would say andar de elevador, okay? But what is the verb we use in English with an elevator? Do you guys have any idea? And this is the game. I would like you to tell me, what is the verb we use when we are inside an elevator? Jaren, hello. What is the verb we use when we are inside an elevator and we're going either up or down? Can go down too, okay? So, blah, 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 in an elevator. What is the verb? Do you know? So, tan, 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 in, this is in, lower caps, in an elevator. This is the phrase I want you to find a verb for. In an elevator, what do? We don't lift. We don't say I'm lifting in an elevator, right? So lift means elevator in British English. Elevator is more used in American English. So yeah, this is a good question, isn't it? Close. What did you say, English Shahab? Scrolling. Okay, no, we don't scroll in an elevator. Yeah, this is interesting. I had to look it up. What do you do when you are inside the elevator going either up or down? You don't scroll, you don't lift. What else? Any other guesses here? You ride. You ride. You ride in an elevator. Okay, this is so easy, simple, but we never get to, right, to think about this word, ride in an elevator. So this is the verb we can use, okay, ride in an elevator. By the way, ride, the verb ride is not regular, which means it does not end in ed when it's in the past. So it's irregular. What is the past of ride? I would like you to help me. Rafa, yes, we can go up and down in an elevator. We can go up and down. We can take the elevator up or down. But this is a hard one, yes. But ride is a cool verb to use. I'm riding in an elevator. Very good. Shahab, perfect. Road. Ride, road, and very good, Marcia Giron. What about the past participle, the third form? So, ride, rode, past. What about the past participle? The third form of ride. Ride, rode, third form. What is it? Do you guys know? Yes, ridden, right? So this is a word that Brazilians would say ridden or something. It's not that, it's ridden, okay? Ridden. So we say rid, and we don't pronounce the letter E at the end. So ridden, ridden. Kayam, hello Kayam. Oh yes, you guys are doing an M tomorrow. Good luck to you. Have a ball. Meaning have fun. It's important to have fun when doing a test. When we have fun, we remember things faster, okay? So try not to feel nervous. Try to relax, breathe deeply, take deep breaths, relax. Relaxation is super important because then you remember more and you can do a better test. I'm sure you'll do a great job, okay? Good luck. Isaias, I was thinking that have a ball means have the chance to turn the game. Okay, no, I don't think it has that meaning. It's basically have fun, just that, you know, have a good time, have a great time, have a ball. Try to use it, okay? Try to use with someone who has a great plan, like going on vacation, traveling, or even, I don't know, usually it involves meeting other people, so going to a party and things like that, okay? Very good try. Pronunciation first. I didn't leave, I just joined again. Okay? All right, fine. Great to have you here again. All right. Newton is here. You can participate too, teacher Newton. Ipson Cordeiro, I'm enjoying your class. You have to leave? Sure, it will be here for 24 hours. And a reminder, this live stream will be uploaded to our YouTube channel. So we have a YouTube channel. Follow us there, Melhore Seu Inglês. We have a blog, Melhore Seu Inglês. We have a podcast, Melhore Seu Inglês. We have our account here. We have an account on Facebook too. You can follow us there too. But don't miss our YouTube channel and our podcasts, okay? They're great, awesome. So you can catch up there. Nice. Right, so riding in an elevator. When was the last time you guys rode in an elevator? Let me see if I remember when. I think the last time I rode in an elevator was 6 months ago. 6 months ago, because it's funny, but I don't go inside buildings that much. It was my physiotherapy session. It was in a building on some floor. Had to ride in an elevator, okay? A tip for you, if you want to remember something, practice right away. Don't wait for the opportunity, okay? Because then you will forget. You have never used it. Which one? Have a ball or ride in an elevator? Let's move on to the next one. The next one is more imaginative, okay? It's crazy because I have been listening to podcasts a lot and reading a lot of articles, but I actually hear people saying this more often than in written texts, okay? This expression. This expression means, I don't know if you guys will guess this, it's kind of hard. It has 4 words, okay? 4 words. And it means to be very, very close with someone, you know, people who are super close, who have a very close relationship, friends, your best friend, your BFF. So this is how we describe, your best friends. Because what do you do with a best friend? Sometimes you share secrets. Right? So this is the point. So it's a friend who you're very, very close with, and to the point that you trust this person, you feel safe enough to share your secrets with this friend. So what's the expression that we can use to describe this situation when we have a very, very close friend to the point that we can share our secrets with this person? So, Rafa, when giving directions to someone, can I say right up, down until, yeah? I think you can. Ride the elevator up to the 3rd floor. Ride the elevator down to the ground floor. I think you can. I think we can kind of explore the use of ride combining with the word elevator. Try to explore that. Don't be afraid of using the prepositions in the wrong way. The most important thing here is to practice using ride together in some way with the word elevator. Okay, because this is what I think it's cool. I hadn't thought of this word before, to ride an elevator, right? We ride a bicycle, we ride a horse. What else do we ride? A motorcycle, but an elevator, right? That's cool. I think it's very, very cool. Try to use it. So, English Ahab. Yes, we open our hearts to someone, I guess. But look at this expression. This is a bizarre expression. I actually heard natives saying this many times. As thick as thieves. This is the expression. Have you heard this before? Or had you heard this before? As thick as thieves. It seems there is a story behind this. So let's see the words before. So we have as, which shows a comparison on the same level, right? As. Here we have the adjective thick, which is literally in Portuguese grosso, but in the sense of stuck. And then thieves. This is interesting too, because it's the plural form of the word thief. Yes, exactly. Shahab. That's crazy, isn't it? As thick as thieves. And I actually heard this many times. Americans, especially Americans, I listen to them most. using this expression. So they were as thick as thieves. Especially, I think, when they are talking about teenagers. You know, there are these years when teenagers, they have a best friend and you have time to be together, right? Because after that, you have a job, you grow other interests. But where is it? I didn't pin it over here. As thick as thieves means that when two or more what's that? Means two or more very close or friendly people. Two or more very close or friendly people. People who share secrets. So some examples here. The troublesome friends. That's a cool adjective. The troublesome friends were as thick as thieves. I don't think it necessarily means you're about to do something bad. Okay, so it just means you're very, very close to someone, to the point that you can share secrets. So the troublesome friends were as thick as thieves. Another example. Now we're best friends. We are as thick as thieves. We are as thick as thieves, meaning we're best friends. We're BFFs now. Okay? You and your brother are as thick as thieves now. So brothers can have, some siblings can have this relationship, right? They are very, very close. Not all siblings are like that, but some are. I can't remember how our friendship got going, but before we knew it, we were as thick as thieves. I can't remember how our friendship got going, but before we knew it, and this is another expression, before we knew it, we were as thick as thieves. Another one, I was in love with him, and for 2 years, the two of us were as thick as thieves. Okay? It doesn't necessarily involve a romantic relationship, and you can use this to describe any kind of very, very, very strong friendship, a BFF kind of friendship. Okay? To be as thick as thieves. I like these idioms, these phrases. It gives color to speech, to what we say. It makes it more interesting. You start visualizing. That's what I do. I start visualizing the two thieves in striped shirts, black and white striped shirts. Yeah, so there we go. Pronunciation for it. Birds of a feather flock together. That's a very good one too. It's similar. Birds of a feather flock together. Yeah. Yeah. This is nice because you can picture in your head, right? The birds flying together, and it brings this idea of being very, very close, to sharing interests and things like that. Very, very good. All right. So you hate this video. Okay, as thick as thieves. Let's move on to the next one. The next one, again, is not an idiom. It's just about the verb understand, which you guys understand. You know what it means, right? To understand something, you can say to get something. I get it, I got it. So to understand. But this is just a way, this is something that I heard in the podcast too. It's a way to emphasize how much you understand. So how much do you really understand? I fully understand. So this is a collocation, okay? To fully understand something here. So what does it mean when you say that you fully understand something? It means you understand it completely, have no questions about it. It's super clear in your head, okay? So I fully understand. Actually, we tend to use it, I guess, as far as I can see, when you kind of disagree with what the other person is saying. You disagree, but you give space for discussion. That's what you're doing here. You're giving space. So you disagree with the other person, and you start saying, I fully understand what you're saying. I fully understand what your point is. I fully understand where you're coming from, but blah, blah, blah. And then you say, what the disagreement here is about. Did you know this one? Shahab, fully understand. How often do you use it? Because I never use it. I never say fully. I say, I understand, I get it, right? But then again, you would tend to use it if you're talking to someone, you're discussing, you're arguing about a topic, and then you want to disagree. I'm fully dressed. Yes, yeah, that's a good point, Shahab. Collocations with fully. I'm fully dressed. It's not just my t-shirt here I'm wearing. I have my pants on, I have my shoes on, I have everything on. I'm fully dressed. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I love these collocations. So we tend to use only the basic words, but using these collocations, again, can make the meaning more clear, right? All right, and finally the last one. The last one is a phrasal verb. And the phrasal verb is to, I'm not saying what the phrasal verb is, I'm saying the meaning, and you guys tell me what a phrasal verb is. So the meaning is to choose one thing or a person from a group. So there is a group, and then you choose a thing or a person from this group. What phrasal verb is this? I'll give you some time. Pronunciation first. I completely understand. Yes. And I completely understand is very similar to Portuguese, right? Eu entendo completamente. Actually, we don't say that in Portuguese, but the literal translation would be easy to understand. So yes, using these adverbs, sometimes we, I think it gives more, again, a more vivid image of what we want to say. Kind of completes the idea, the image. So, pick up. When you pick something that is on the ground, for example, and you pick it up. This is the movement of pick up. You pick up something. This is the movement. But when you pick out, you do this. Do you see the difference? There is a group of things, not necessarily on the ground, and you just pick one out. You pick one out. So it's pick. The verb is right, to pick. But yeah, pronunciation first, you got it. Pick out, that's it, pick out. When you pick something out, you choose something. Or someone. Pick out. This one. From a group. That's it. Simple. Okay. And some examples. Oh, actually, I didn't read the examples with fully understand. So let's get back to fully understand. And then we'll take a look at pick out. So fully understand. If you guys want to leave, I fully understand. Okay? If you guys have something to do right now, if you can't stay until the end of the live, I fully understand. Don't worry. No worries. Okay? Another one. We have this incredible ability to cooperate and learn even with people we don't fully understand. How cool is that? We have this incredible ability to cooperate and learn even with people we don't fully understand. And actually, who do we fully understand, right? Humans are so complex. And this is the beauty of it. Another example. They fully understand that those differences don't exist. They fully understand that those differences do not exist. Another one. Science is only beginning to fully understand sharks. Science is only beginning to fully understand sharks. His insightful analysis will help military officers. My glasses are good for this distance, not that distance. I can't read. My vision is blurred. His insightful analysis will help military officers fully understand the moral implications of their actions. Wow, that's a long sentence. So, his insightful analysis will help military officers to fully understand the moral implications of their actions. There you go. So, fully understand, okay? so complex. Who actually, as a matter of fact, fully understand humans, right? Impossible. You understand up to a point, and then it's a mystery. Beyond that point, it's a mystery. All right, now let's see some examples with pick out and wrap it up. Call it a day. Pick out. Pick out means to choose one thing or person from a group. So the examples I have are, she soon realized that she didn't want to just pick out dresses. She soon realized that she didn't want to just pick out dresses. Okay? Next one. Have you picked out a dress for the party? So pick out means to be very intimately connected, closely connected to dresses. The detective picked out the words with difficulty. The detective picked out the words with difficulty. So you can pick out words, you can pick out concepts, right? Because a dress is something concrete, an object that you can pick out, but you can pick out words, meaning choose words. Pick out words, I like that. There are certain things that you can pick out. Very vague example, but there are certain things that you can pick out. There you go. And she picked out some comic books. She picked out some comics. So you can pick out books. You can pick out dresses. You can pick out, what else can you pick out? Any other examples? Any other ideas? Hello, Pastor Cristiano, Marta, Oliveira, Enara Leal. Very good. So, wrapping it up, today we had 2 phrasal verbs, to come out, meaning result, to result in something. And the phrase I would suggest you use now is, it came out all right in the end. It all came out all right in the end. The next one is have a ball. Have a ball is something you can use today too. Tell someone, have a ball, go have a ball. Someone is going to the stadium to watch a soccer game, to a party, to, I know that here in Belo Horizonte, in my city, people are starting to prepare for Carnival because it's just 4 months away. In the future, it's very, very short time, right? So people are starting to practice. So go have a ball. At your practice, ride in an elevator, right? So elevator is not a new word, but ride is the verb we can use, is one verb we can use with an elevator when we're moving inside an elevator. Ride an elevator. When was the last time you rode in an elevator? The next one is a bizarre kind of idiom, as thick as thieves. As thick as thieves. And this is a good tongue twister because it has a lot of TH sounds. Thick thieves. The 2 are unvoiced, thieves. And as thick as thieves mean you are BFF with someone else. You can share secrets with this person. And the last one, is it the last one? No. There is fully understand, meaning to understand something completely. And pick out, meaning to choose something from a group. Pick out a subject, very good saber exam. You can pick out a subject, you can pick out a job. You've got balls, yes. Very popular. And nowadays you can say you've got uteruses. You've got uteruses. You can say that too. You've got balls, you've got uteruses, and that's it. If any of you guys want to chat for a bit, if anyone is up for a chat right now. If you are, we have a few minutes left. I started a bit late today. Let's see if Shahab wants to talk or not. Yeah, you do.
Hey.
Hello. Hey.
Hello. How's it going?
Good. Oh, great. I'm good. What about you?
Thank you. I'm great.
Okay. Where are you from, Shahab?
Yeah, I think it was 2 months ago we talked with each other, right? Do you remember?
Yeah, that's right. Tell me again. Oh, Oh, it's kind of freezing. Let me see if I remember. Wait, don't say.
Am I back?
Yeah, you are. You are back.
Okay.
I forgot. Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Iran. I'm from Iran.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. So how are things with you? How is your English practice?
Yeah, it's great. I practice my English a lot every day.
How have you been practicing? Give tips to people here. What are your tips?
Okay. I think by listening podcasts, watching movies, listening to news.
Wait. What podcasts have you been listening to? Which ones do you recommend?
It's the podcast of BBC Learning English. BBC Learning
I
English.
do. Yes, I do recommend that too. That's awesome. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Which one? Because they have many different podcasts, right? Like 6-minute English, 6-minute vocabulary.
6-minute English.
They have also BBC English at Work. It's very good for people who want to practice to learn business English, right? It's very, very good. BBC English at Work. Excellent. What else?
Thank you. And also, I think the idioms you are using, it's kind of like all of the idioms are in these 2 books, right?
Oh, right. Nice. Very good. Tell me one. Tell me the last idiom that you learned from this book. What was it? Which one was it?
Give me a break. Come on, give me a break.
Give me a break. That's good. Come on. Yeah, give me a break. When do we use it? What does it mean? Give me a break. Come on.
When someone tell you something that you can't believe, and it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe. Yeah, exactly. Also, I used to write idioms in my notebook, but then I realized there's these 2 awesome books, and I don't have to write the idioms anymore. So it's like very.
But how do you practice these idioms? How do you practice your pronunciation? Do you speak with someone? Do you record yourself? How do you remember them?
How do I remember the idioms?
Yeah. What helps you remember them? Because this is the problem people have when they're talking. They say, I don't remember anything. I don't remember the words.
I think if you learn the idioms in the context, you won't forget.
It helps
and this is the key. If
you have an image in your head.
It's like a story that, for example, you watch a movie and you always repeat it with yourself or encounter it. So if you study idioms and phrases like this, you will never ever forget them.
I agree. Yeah. What about movies? You mentioned movies. What was the last movie you watched?
I am watching Friends these days. Yeah,
Friends, the series, TV show.
Yeah, and it's a great. As you know, I'm positive you have watched it many times, right?
Yeah, many people here, I bet. It's very, very good.
And also, I wanna watch Big Bang. Have you ever heard Big Bang Theory?
Big Bang Theory. Yes, of course. People mention this a lot together with friends. I have never watched it myself, but people seem to love it. Yeah.
It's kind of like a group of scientists that talk about. It's full of expression and idioms and phrases. So useful.
Oh, I didn't know that. That. Cool. When you watch Friends, do you write down things that you find interesting, like phrases, collocations, or no? You just watch the show.
I have watched it many times, so I can say
the same episode.
I have learned it by heart. I memorize it like.
Okay.
So so I don't watch Friends anymore. I wanna watch other movies. Yeah.
Okay. What about flashcards? Do you use any flashcard system or not? Like Anki or Quizlet or Tiny Cards or not?
Maybe, yeah. I have an app on my phone. It's like flashcards. I use it.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
yeah, it's really useful. There are many different ways.
Very good.
Thank you.
Excellent. Very nice. Is it late there? I think it's late,
No.
right?
No, it's not. It's I
9?
think
Is it 9 p.m.?
10.
10 p.m.
10.
And
Yes.
do you have any plans for this weekend? Are you going to do anything fun?
No, just practice English, like.
Do you have do you have any objectives, like just to end the chat here quickly? Do you have any concrete objective, like are you going to take a test, or are you planning on doing something, or no? Your purpose is to keep practicing constantly, so you don't forget and keep improving.
No, just practicing my English constantly. I think to become a fluent speaker. Maybe sometimes I get stuck in a particular way. For example, you know, English is large. I'm sure you know. So that's why
it never
we
ends.
should practice.
It never ends. Yeah.
There are many
Thank you.
locations. Yeah.
Thank you so much for the chat. We can keep chatting. I'll be probably doing this live stream every day at this time, so we can do that. Okay, thank you so much for being here with us today, preparing a bit.
I wanna know your name. What should I call you? What was your name?
My name is Érika.
Érika.
Yeah, that's it. Perfect. There you go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day. Bye for now.
Bye-bye. Have a ball.
Bye.
Have a good weekend. Bye.
Yeah, have a ball. Great.
Have a ball. All right. So I don't know if I did this right. So let's see if there is someone else who wants to chat for a few minutes, practice their English. This is a good opportunity. Don't miss any opportunity to practice your English.
Hello, how are you? Are you doing okay?
Good. Yes, I am. What about you?
Just fine. First of all, may you tell me that where are you from?
I am from Brazil.
Brazil. So, yeah, nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you too. Where are you from?
I'm from Iran.
Iran, okay, nice.
So
are you
an
speak?
Teacher?
I am an English teacher, yes, together with teacher Newton here in MELHORE SEU INGLêS.
That's great. That's great. Okay, so what you should talk about?
All right, so I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked Shyam. How is your English practice? What do you do to learn English? Can you share some tips with the other listeners here?
Of course, yes.
Please.
Yes. You know, the best thing for improving your English, I think, is to surround yourself with English. Do all of your activity in English. For instance, if you like to listen to music, it's better to choose the English music. If you wanted to watch movies, it's better to select some movie that they are related to English. I mean, English movies. I have, you know, as a matter of fact, even with my friends, when we are going to go out, I try to go out with some of my friends that they know English, and we speak English together. You know, we will kill 2 or 3 birds with one stone.
Yeah,
we will go out together. Yes, we will have fun and also and also we improve our English.
Yeah.
So
wonderful.
It's the best way. Yeah, because you know, for English there is no end for that. You can't say that okay, I'm perfect at English. There isn't any.
There is no end.
Yeah. There is no end for English. You can't say that I'm perfect in English. I don't need to study English. If you say that I'm perfect in English and I don't need to study English, this means that you don't know anything about English.
Yeah, it's not, it means that you don't know what you don't know. Yes, so it never ends. And it's fun, actually, right? This is my tip, to have fun learning and using. You have fun using English with your friends, right?
Of course, yes. Even if you wanted to keep your English at the level that you are right now, you should practice. If you wanted to keep English, if you wanted to keep activated your English, you should practice. You should have studied. But, you know, after a while, I believe that after a while, English will be somehow fun for you.
Let me ask you something.
Let
me ask you something, because you are the second person from Iran here today, and we have a lot of people from Iran, and your English is great. It's awesome.
Thank you.
But here in Brazil, and you are not afraid of speaking. You're not afraid of making mistakes. But a lot of people are. Here in Brazil, I feel that Brazilians are afraid. They are shy. They feel that they cannot speak if they are going to make a mistake. What tips would you give people who are too shy to speak, to practice?
You know, first of all, you shouldn't be afraid of making mistakes because it's not your mother language. You are not a native. So why you should be afraid of speaking? If you see, for instance, the guys come up and speak fluently, this means that this guy is studying English for years. You just start to learn English, and you have your own ability. Maybe you are a good engineer, you are a good doctor, you are educated in other majors. If this guy has spent his or her time on English, you have spent on your time in other things. You shouldn't say that. You shouldn't say that. You shouldn't be shameful because you don't have good knowledge of English. You have good knowledge of other things. So, you know, I myself, maybe it's, you know, for learning English, I myself, I haven't been in English classes. I haven't participated in English classes. Just I have learned English by self-study. And I believe that is possible. Even easier than going to class. You know, because you can see now in Iran that they go to English classes for years, but after years they are not able to speak.
Yeah, because the point is not the class, the point is you. So it's the attitude that you have. It doesn't matter if you have if you are in a class or not, if you have a teacher or not. If you don't have the right attitude, you will not learn anything. But if you have the right attitude, you will learn a lot. If you have a teacher, you will learn faster, right?
Of course,
and if you are in a group of students who all have the right attitude and want to learn, you will learn a lot. It's like you going out with your friends to practice your English, right?
Of course.
That's great. Yeah. So it's the attitude.
You know, I believe that whatever you learn, you should use it. For instance, when I started to learn English, I just learned one structure. For instance, how many brothers do you have? Okay. I just.
This is important too.
Yeah, you know, when I say my friend, I say, how many brothers do you have? How many sisters do you have? How many books do you have? Okay. How many cars do you have? How many houses do you have? You know, just like, you know, the most important thing is that whatever you learn, you should use them. You know, when you see a sentence, it isn't just memorize it. You know, some people they learn sentences, things that that's okay. When I learn this sentence, it's okay. No, this sentence is pattern for you. You should make thousands of sentences by the one sentence. Yeah.
I totally agree with you. Today we have the internet, right? We can connect. For example, people here can get in touch with each other and ask. There is no problem in asking, right? There is no problem at all. You can ask, would you like to chat? You can use a Skype. You can do a live stream here. You can write messages. It's so easy to connect these days, right? Using the tools that we have, the technological tools that we have today to create connections and bridges is very, very good. Another thing that I think it helps a lot is to, I don't know if you do that with your friends, something that you learned, you can teach them. When we teach something, we learn more, right? We learn more, whatever it is that we're teaching. So That's I would say that's a good tip too. Oops. I think it's frozen. All right.
It's okay. You know, I believe that one of the best way for I think one of the best way for learning English is teaching. When you teach you teach something, you will learn it deeply. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah.
So teach it to someone, to a friend, to a sibling.
Yeah, to friends, to siblings. Even you can start teaching English by elementary students.
You can. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
And step by step, you will improve yourself. You will teach after that pre-intermediate, intermediate, upper intermediate. But it takes time, you know. And there is something for English, you know. Let me tell you something. And the most important thing is a reality for English, you know. No one can learn English. If you see a person speak English fluently, this means that this guy is studying English for years. You know, no one can learn English by 2 months, 3 months. All of them are telling lies.
It's difficult.
Now, especially in Iran, I can see some people that they have advertisements that I will teach you by 3 months, 4 months. After 4 months, you can talk like a native. All of them are lies. It's impossible.
Yeah, again, I would say it depends on the student, not on the teacher. You know, I can say anything I want. I can say, oh, I will teach English in 1 week. It doesn't matter. If the student decides to learn English in what I mean when I say learn English is like achieve intermediate level. If the student is open to that, he can get very close to that in a week. But it depends on the student's attitude. Because if you decide to get to an intermediate level in 1 week, let's say, you will do everything you can within your power to do that. So you will stay like 24 hours doing whatever it takes to learn as much as possible. It's not guaranteed that the person will learn so much in 1 week, and I don't recommend that because it's overwhelming. I think it's counterproductive. But again, my point is, it depends on the attitude of the student. It's not the teacher. The teacher can say whatever he wants, the courses, blah, blah, blah. But the student needs to decide, how much do I want to learn? How much do I want to put in the line to learn, to sacrifice? How much of my time do I want to sacrifice to invest? How much of my time do I want to invest practicing, doing whatever it is that you need to do? Grammar exercises, talking to people, writing, blah, 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 whatever. But it has to come from the student. It's nothing else. Some students sometimes complain about the resources, the books, the sites, etc. If you don't like that resource, choose another. Choose something. It has to come from you, nothing else external to you. It's you. You decide. So that's what I think, you know, my observation in all these years of teaching English show me that in the students that I've had, when I observe their progress, their progress comes from them. Of course, I help them, I guide them, I do the best I can. The good teachers help, good resources help, but it's not just that. It's the attitude of the student, you know. And I admire people who can learn. I've seen students who have learned a lot in what I consider kind of a short time, 1 year, 1 year and a half, like achieving this intermediate level, you know, in 1 year, a year and a half. It is possible because I've seen it.
Yeah. 1 year
but
is
it comes
reasonable.
from the student.
Yeah, you know, 1 year and 1 year and 1.5 is reasonable, okay, to get intermediate or upper intermediate. But after 2 or 3 months is not reasonable, okay. For example, by 2 months study, you get, just imagine a guy that just he or she knows ABC. After 2 or 3 months, he wanted to be intermediate or upper intermediate. I mean, intermediate or upper intermediate is real intermediate.
Most people can't. Yeah, most people can't do that, but it depends on the student.
It's a reality, okay? You know, for learning English, it needs passion, you know? It needs passion. Yeah, even, you know...
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't met any student who has reached an intermediate level in 3 months. I don't know anyone, including myself.
Me too, me too, me too. You know, even, you know, imagine in my own language is Persian, Farsi. زبان اصلی من فارسیه. فارسی مترجم میشین؟ Do you understand Persian?
No, I started learning using Duolingo. I need to continue.
Yeah.
I don't know much.
Yes. You know, my native language is Persian. Okay, even I'm not good at my native language. You know,
yeah, Portuguese is hard too.
Yes,
Portuguese, my native language, is hard.
Yes, there are lots of words in my language that my mother language that I don't know. If I, you know, we have some people that they have PhD in Persian. So if I claim that I'm good at Persian, who are those kind of guys that they have PhD in Persian? So a language is so complicated. No one can say that I'm perfect. Yeah. Even
and this is fun. This is what I think is fun, right? There is always something new to learn, right?
Yes. Thank you. You know, it's my pleasure to talk to you because you are a very, very good teacher. You speak English very well, okay? But I don't know that if you talk to me, I will talk to you till morning. It's okay with me. Okay, but I know that you are busy. Maybe you like to give this chance to other for your followers to chat with you.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah. Not today. Today we'll stop here, everyone. But it was a pleasure talking to you. What is your name again?
I'm Morteza.
Morteza, and it's
Morteza is a Persian name. Okay, I'm from Iran. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Morteza. And so thank you so much for the chat. Hopefully my idea is to do this every day, including Saturday and Sunday, so we can maybe chat again in the future.
Yeah.
And that will be awesome.
It's my pleasure to chat with you because, you know, I really love, you know, one of the things that I love about learning, you know, my main major is in English. I'm engineer.
Oh, okay.
I'm electrical engineer. But one of the things that I really enjoy of learning English is that to communicate to people.
Yeah,
you know,
this is what language is for.
That's so enjoyable for me. Yeah. And I really enjoy talking with you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, and I'm gonna say goodbye to everyone else here too. Have a great weekend. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow at around this time. Keep practicing.
Sure. Do you have every day live at this time, or just on some specific
That's my
days?
plan. That's my plan. My plan is to do this every day at 3 p.m. Brasilia time. So 1 hour.
Now, in Iran is 10:40 p.m.
10:40. So 10 p.m. every day at 10 p.m.
10:40 p.m. 20 to 11 p.m. at night. Here is night. So at this time, you always you have a live chat. Thank you. It was my pleasure.
Okay.
Yes.
See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.
See you. Bye for now. Bye. Thank you.